Peace and love, family. It's your girl, Sixthegoddis. And keep in mind, I'm a goddess and I'm sensitive about my shift. I hope you all are doing well. I am doing amazing. I want to make a disclaimer before I make this video. Before I make this video, I want to say I in no way, shape, or form agree with DV on anyone's behalf. Everybody need to keep their hands to themselves. I think especially with a male being a stronger species, I think it is especially wrong for them to put their hands on anybody. I am a DV survivor myself. And I have also had my sister and best friend have her life come to an end due to DV. This is not something I observe in other people or I'm making a guess about. This is something that I have experienced myself and with a child, and that I have literally have people in the ground now due to this. So nothing that I say during this video will be to condone DV or make excuses for it or, victim blame or anything like that. However, it is time to have a very serious and well needed conversation that we are going to have today. And also, before I get into this, ladies, okay, this topic we're about to discuss, when it comes to my makeup looks, my hair, my style looks, all of this information and stuff I cover in my Patreon. I have a women's only Patreon. I get ready for all my content and live shows on there. And while I'm on there, I don't gatekeep any products I use, tips or tricks. And we have wonderful girl talk with subjects just like the one that we're about to have today in there as well. The link will be in the description to join the Patreon. If you're tired of being a victim, if you're tired of crying and being mean and ugly, come to death row, baby. Okay, now that I've got all of that out the way, I just want to go ahead and say I truly believe. Also, let me also say everything I'm about to say here is my opinion. Okay, this is my perspective and my opinion. Let me put that out there as well. And in my opinion, long story short, Kekepalmer is extremely full of shit. Now, I want you all to understand something. I've been working with couples and mostly women for a very long time. I know women well. I know them almost too well. I know things about women I wish I didn't know. And just like a man will die about his respect, women will die about their attention, period. A lot of women think that us getting attention or adoration is optional, and it is not. It is essential to you as a woman. Any women who don't get attention, don't get adored, are typically monsters, very difficult to be around. It's a non-negotiable. Men must be respected. Women must be adored. It's a non-negotiable. I think that society downplays the extent that women will go for attention. A huge part of your transformation as a woman is learning what your emotions mean. A lot of women do not know how to say, I'm feeling this way, so I need to take this action to fix that. Most women, when we feel an emotion, it can come out in unhealthy ways. Our desire for attention or our desire for validation or our desire to be adored, sometimes we don't know how to seek that to get satisfied in a healthy way. And what ends up happening is a lot of women will deliberately self-sabotage to get attention. And I'm going to explain what this means, y'all. Just let me slow cook and bear with me here. I'm not going into this conversation to say that DV situations are for young girls or for poor women. But what I will say is this. Typically, it does not go that a woman is middle-aged, in her 30s or 40s, has millions of dollars in the bank, and proceeds to obtain a partner where within under 90 days of her meeting him, begins to have DV issues. Okay, that typically is not how it goes. When you do see women with money, that are experiencing DV, normally they got with the man when they were very young, and it may have progressed into this. It may be substance issues, but typically you don't see wealthy middle-aged women with no children get into a relationship and then within 90 days they're experiencing this. Before I speak more on that, I want to say this. When it comes to ABUSE, it's not gender specific. Before I get into Darius's side, I first want to say that I feel as though Keke, ABUSE, Darius, in a way, I want you to think about this. Let's say that it was a man who had a large social status and money the way that Keke does. And his partner, she didn't have as much money. She didn't have as much social status. And what would we say if that man had a baby and had that woman at home, and then he out at the Usher concert, you know, having girls dance all on him? He got his D print out, and he got the baby at home with the girlfriend or the wife who is not, you know, in the same financial place as him or at the same social status as him. Oh, you at home with the baby. I'm out with Usher. I'm out with this because I'm Kekepalmer, because I have more of a social status than you. Okay. If that was the other way around, we would clearly be able to identify that's ABUSE, period. You're a woman, we call it, we have all kind of names for that. Financial ABUSE, emotional ABUSE, where it's saying, oh, I have more money or I have more status, so therefore I'm allowed to get away with more, or you have to turn your eye to more, or I have more power than you. In my opinion, that is ABUSE. And then on top of that, when you sit there and, you know, after disdain has been expressed for how you're moving, for you to turn around and then go do a music video with the same said celebrity and become an antagonist to your co-parent, it amazes me how as women, we are so aware of when the roles are reversed, of when a man is wrong. But then when we're in the wrong, we suddenly are Stevie Wonder with amnesia, Helen Keller. We can't see it. So I want to preface this with this. I am not going into this conversation with Keke is the one being ABUSED. I want to start by saying I feel as though that happened on both sides. Okay. And we have to evolve to this place where we understand that ABUSE is more than just going upside somebody's head. In my opinion, the physical ABUSE is easier to deal with than any other thing. Okay. You go ahead and you doctor yourself up, it heals, and you move on. Okay. It is ABUSE to have more money and more social status than your partner and grant yourself opportunities that they don't have and throw it in their face, period. Okay. Let's understand that. The next thing I want to say is, once again, if we're being specific to Keke, okay, I want it to be very clear. I don't care about celebrities. I don't care what they do with their lives. I'm not here to, you know, be their judge and a jury on their life. We use the celebrity situations to build conversation, to provoke thoughts. We take, since their business is all out in the open, we don't know the ins and outs of what's happened with your next door neighbor. But celebrities, their life is in the spotlight. So these things that happen help open discourse to these issues. So I want to don't be in my comments talking about, y'all way too invested in celebrities. No, we're not. It's called conversation. It's called discourse. Okay. And it can open up important conversations, like in this situation with this DV case. Women like Kekepalmer are desperate for attention. I'm sorry. She's always been a girl where she's always wanted to be like the sexy vixen archetype, which she is not. She is the cute girl next door archetype. She is not the sexy vixen, but she always, in my opinion, has been that woman that seemed like she just wants attention. She doesn't, in my opinion, she don't do well with just sitting down and eating her food. It seemed like she has to do things, you know, to get attention. She don't know how to do it in a healthy way. Which is why I believe that Keke is, a woman who is almost 30 years old. And when you're that age and you go get into a healthy relationship with a healthy person, you get no attention. Okay. Once you get with a healthy man that is taking care of you and treating you right, that's it. It's the end of the road. You're off the market. Nobody cares. You're taken care of. You're good. Bye. There's no attention that come with that. Keke, in my opinion, is a woman who is wanting to self-sabotage for attention. I don't care what no one say. I know what actual ABUSE victims look like. I know how actual ABUSE victims move, and it's not like her. This is a woman who has access to guidance, mentorship. We literally saw videos with her with other millionaires coaching her on how to find proper partners. I think that men who are not bums, I think men that have something to lose, never took Keke seriously. Does anybody watching this video put in the comments if I'm wrong? Have we ever even heard of Keke having a relationship? Like, have we ever seen her consistently be with someone where it's like, oh, Keke is dating XYZ. Oh, they're coming to this event together. Oh, they're here at Christmas together. And then next year together. Have we ever even seen that? Because I haven't. I don't remember a single time where it was like, oh, Keke and her man, except for Darius. So typically, I think that men that have something to lose avoid women like Keke like the plague because she's goofy. She's goofy and she's childish. And she's attention seeking in the wrong way. Okay. So once you realize that maybe the kind of men you want don't take you seriously past maybe a roll in a sack and 2 or 3 dates if they're bored. Once you can't get to get locked in and validated with the men that you want, now here you go searching for guys who are cute at Diddy parties. Now, I want to also say this, and I'm going to scream this from the mountaintop. All right. Women that watch bad things happen to other women and then line up to be next as though it won't happen to them deserve everything they get. That's how I truly feel. It would have been too right. People say, well, why would Keke do all this? For attention. Why is that such a hard answer for us to get? People be like, so a woman would have a baby for attention? Yes, it happens every day. So a woman would choose a man that'll ABUSE her for attention? Yes. And I'm going to explain. When Keke first got with Darius, he had a girlfriend. The glasses are going on. Oh my God. We're going to look specifically into why Kekepalmer is full of shit. So when Keke first got with Darius and it started to come out, this was Darius' girlfriend. All right. And she put up a post that she deleted. I think she realized it was going to give her attention she didn't want. She didn't want the Keke hive coming for her. And she said, when he gets you pregnant, presses you to have a baby deletion, and 3 weeks later is booed up with Kekepalmer. Now, on here, her name is marked out, but in the original video, she had Kekepalmer name in it. Okay, understand that. Let me make sure there's no music playing on here. This is the girl. This is Darius's real type. This is what he really liked. This is what he really wants. As we all can see, Keke looks nothing like this. So that tells you a lot right there. This is the part I don't believe in victim blaming, but I do believe in women having a responsibility to do their due diligence at 30 years old, for God's sake, to understand what ABUS IBE men look like without him having to go upside your head before you figure it out like a game goofy 18-year-old. A man having a woman at home and pregnant while he's out dating other women is abusc. I'm going to take a second to pause for a second. I'm going to take a minute to just let that sink in. This man had a pregnant girlfriend at home while he was out gallivanting with Kiki, and Kiki knew this. Oh, and y'all already know what I tell y'all all the time. Bitches ain't shit. Don't ever let a bitch tell you she did not know. The bitch knew. Because I'm sure that's Kiki's next move is, I didn't know he had a pregnant girlfriend at home. Yes, you did. Stop. Just stop. Stop. Okay? So Kiki decides, you know what? If I go get a healthy partner, I'm going to fall off. No one will care about me anymore. I'm taken care of. I'm provided for. I'm out the way. Nothing to see here. No. Women like Kiki don't do that. No. What I'll do instead is I'll go get with an abusive man. And before I even know him, before I've even vetted him, before I've even taken a second, I'll get knocked up because I'm 30. I'm getting old. My eggs are drying up. I got to make this happen. None of these men are checking for me. No men have so much as claimed me as their girlfriend. And this guy, Darius, is cute. Boy, I tell you, us as women picking a man off of him being cute going to be the death of us. I swear to you. Okay? Boy, us wanting a man because he cute is our downfall every time. So childish, so little girl-like. So you know what? Now, what I'll do is I'm going to go get with a man that is ABUSIVE, because that way I'll get the attention, because look at where we are now. Okay? You know, look at where we are now. Apparently, this man was already not her head between the washer and dryer before she even got pregnant with him. Okay? Okay. You're not a 30-year-old millionaire. Women who are abused are typically, they're young, they're in poverty, they don't have any support, they don't know any better, they don't have any mentors. That's how, young women end up in these DV situations. I know that's how it was for me. And when I left my DV situation at 19, I said from there, I will never have a man put his hands on me ever again. And guess what? It has not happened. Okay. What if I told you you don't have to be ABUSED? You don't have to be a victim of DV. If you learn the signs and you truly bear the consequences for your actions, I'm going to go more into that later. When you truly bear the consequence for your actions, when you love your children, when you see the way all this affects them, and you make that conscious decision, I told myself, never again will I be with a man that put his hands on me. And I have stayed true to that. And I'm able to have a healthy relationship without having to worry about nobody sticking my head between the washer and dryer, because I know the signs. Now, typically as society, we do this thing where we think it's mean to let women bear the consequences of their choices. A girl wants to sit and eat 5,000 calories a day, work a remote job from 9 to 5, and then clock out at 5 and watch Netflix till she falls asleep at midnight, never go to the gym, never go nowhere, never eat a salad. When we tell her, listen, ain't no man of means gonna want you. You too big. I'm sorry, baby. You can't even go to the fundraiser events because the tables is close together. And you won't be able to fit through. So you can't go. When you tell her, oh, baby, you gonna eat all that food, you ain't exercising, honey, you're gonna have to get with a man that's a hobosexual. You're gonna have to get with a man where you go ahead and help him out financially. That's mean. What? You want me to bear the consequence for the actions I took? I tell women all the time, listen, baby, if a woman go get pregnant, single in 2023, seeing the way all this go, don't throw her ass no baby shower. Don't clap for her and help her. Let her bear the consequence. Especially in a group of women where every time you turn around, they're saying, why are you worried about it? Why is it your business? Mind your business, which isn't that just what Kiki told us? To mind our business. So we are in this place of society where you're considered mean if you make women bear the consequences for their own actions. If you don't put your cape on and save a hoe from themselves, you're mean and you're victim blaming. Whereas if we in society learn to actually mind our business, really the way they're trying to tell us, and allowed women to bear the consequence for choices they made, we'd have women making better choices. Imagine you get to make any decision you want, and people got to still come put their cape on to save you. No matter how many times you mess up, no matter how many times you make the same mistake over and over, you have the expectation and the possibility that someone will swing down and save you. What incentive does that give any woman to do better? And we don't do that with men. We have no problem having a man make a mistake and bear his consequences. We step over his dead body. But not only do we not at the very least mind our business when women are bearing the consequence of their actions, we feel like we have to save them from it. We got to talk to them nice about it. We don't want them to feel too bad about it. And this is part of the problem. So now you have a woman like Keke. The man was already abusing, the woman prior to you, and you knew it. You got with this man because he was cute. Oh, you didn't leave that other girl. Have her get rid of that baby. Me next. So here goes Keke at 30 years old and a millionaire, lining up like a pig going into the goddamn slaughterhouse to be next for this man to abuse her. And now we find out this has been going on. She never said anything. It's wild for me for her to say in one breath that this man is breaking into your house and you're so scared of him and you're not safe with him when you just got his name tattooed on you and you antagonize him. Women who are truly being abused, they are terrified of their partner in most cases. They're tiptoeing around their partner. They'll tell other people, oh, don't tell Bob, he'll get upset. You know how he is. Baby, even women who are not being abused, I would be so terrified to have my man at home and be out with the anal lining of my ass crack out on some concert seats while over here twerking on Usher's herpes-ridden lap. Even if you have a man who would never put his hands on you, I would be terrified. I don't even know what would happen. Like, what happens? Most women, we don't even know. We don't even know what happens if you do that. It's just like a great beyond area we just don't go to. We just follow the rules. We don't want to try it. Like, do we think our man would knock our head between? Probably not, but still. Even women who don't have a man that's going upside their head would not do that. Twerking on Usher with the anal lining of your ass out is wild. And then you go be in his music video? Talk about, oh, I heard your boyfriend looking for me. What? What's that emoji that be like, oh. That's how I felt seeing that. Like, are you allowed to do that? Me and the girls in the Patreon, we're all like, is this a thing? We've never known what happens when you do this. Who does this, right? That is not in accordance with a woman who is being abused. I'm sorry, it's just not. So I'm Kekepalmer, and I'm not going to go get in a healthy relationship because then I disappear and no one cares. Instead, I found out this man is cute and abusive, so I'll go get with him, and this is how I'll get everything I want. I'll get this baby, and I can already see how this is going to go, okay? I've already been sick to my stomach at some of the comments I've seen about Keke. Oh my God, Keke is so strong. I'm so proud of her. She is so resilient. Oh my God, I am so proud of Keke for breaking free. She's so strong and special. Oh, Darius, how could you do that to her? You are the devil. Like, go Keke, Team Keke. We're going to bring you flowers. And I know her phone blowing up. Oh my God, are you okay? Are you here for me? I remember when the whole Darius Jackson and Darius Jackson situation came out, and I sat back and all the women were like, oh my God, we feel so bad for Darius. And my God, poor thing. And she's just this poor little woman being cheated on her husband. I said, man, please. That bitch ain't shit. I said, I said, do y'all understand some women stay with cheating men because they like the attention every time he cheats? Oh, he comes back, he buy you a gift, give you money. I'm so sorry. He's on his best behavior for about 14 days after that. Everyone, oh, poor girl, are you okay? I know you're so hurt right now. They get addicted to that attention. They almost look forward to the next time he cheats, so they can go catch him and get the adrenaline rush, and he can apologize, get on his knees and buy her a gift. And that's why they stay in them same cycles, as opposed to either leaving or letting him cheat in peace. No, they'll blow it up every time, get hurt every time, because women got to have attention. We see the weird things men do to get respect. Why do we not think there's an equal force to that on the feminine side? Women do weird things to get attention. And then after everybody crucified me for being insensitive to Danae, when I said, man, that bitch ain't shit either. What you mean? She ain't no victim here. Then years later, it come out that she charging y'all $5,000, talking about turn my pain into pleasure, into purpose, into money, or whatever like that. And now y'all talking about, wow, I can't believe her. Baby, read the room. Why did it take y'all so long to catch on that a bitch ain't shit? It shouldn't really take that long. We really got to get better at seeing, man, this is a girl who is desperate for attention. And yes, she will self-sabotage for it. She will hurt and risk everything for it. Okay, you're 30 years old. Ain't no man ever claimed you for real. No one ever loved you for real. So in your mind, the same situation with Krishan Rock. I see women now starting to say, after she was twerking on Toni Braxton and slapping James Wright in the face, now here go women. Oh, hold on now. We're making too many excuses for Krishan. She's starting to get out of control. When before it was, oh my God, Blue is taking advantage of her. She doesn't know what she's doing. And y'all coddle her into now thinking she could just knock wigs split and split wigs and think it's okay. And now here come women. Oh my God, Krishan is starting to get out of control now. When will y'all learn what it looked like when a woman is self-sabotaging for attention? That's why I don't avoid the unlucky. That's why I don't even go back and forth no more with women who are perpetually the victim of something. Okay? Habitually the victim of something. Always in conflict. Something always happened to them. You always said something that offends them. You always use the wrong tone with them. It's always something. Because it's an attention tactic. And you know how you stop that? You want to go in there and make dumb decisions with these men and ruin your life? Deal with it. Anyway, moving right along. If we started saying, well, you made that choice, move right along, to women, when they made these consciously bad decisions, even though they have all the resources and tools to not make these bad decisions, and then tell you they don't want to hear it, I don't want to hear what you got to say, mind your business. If we started actually doing that and saying, oh, fine, instead of, oh my God, are you okay? You're so strong. What's wrong? Are you mad at me? Are you all right? If we stop doing that, mark my words, women would stop doing half of this dumb stuff, and they would actually start to have to get attention in positive ways, because you put good effort into yourself, because you got good grades, started good business, because you were smart, because you were compassionate. They would be forced to only get attention that way. Because sure enough, Kekepalmer at 30 years old goes and gets knocked up by a man she already knew was abusive. She already knew. And instead of everybody being like, girl, you on your own, that was dumb, see ya. First of all, becoming a single mom in 2023 is wild. Once again, single motherhood, all that is for young, poor women. You're 18, the dope boys ride past. That's how it was in my case. The dope boys ride past. Your boyfriend's older. You just young and your eyes just bucking. Whatever you say, honey, it's for poor, young, dumb girls. That's why men typically look for young girls who don't have support, don't have family structure, don't have resource. That's the perfect target. Doing that at 30 as a millionaire is a choice, period. I don't care. I don't care what none of y'all say. I know y'all hoes is so mad. How can you say I don't care? It's true. Becoming a DV single mom at 30 is wild, and it's a choice, period. Okay, and these women like Krishan will have these babies to have someone to love them when they can't continuously maintain the love from a man. And ironically, God always give him a son, of course. So now Keke gets to go ahead and make the conscious decision to go get with a knowingly abusive man. Now it's, oh my God, all these years I never said anything, but now I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all, oh my God, he was knocking my head between the washer and dryer, even though I was continuously antagonizing him, which was a form of abusc in itself, but I won't acknowledge that. And now I'm gonna, go ahead and pick at him, and his man don't showed up trying to get the baby not there. Man, stop playing these games. Stop playing these games with this man. Okay? Talking about he abusive. Of course he is. Look at his archetype. Are you serious? Any woman over the age of 25 should be able to look at a Negro like Darius Jackson like this and be able to tell he's an abusc risk. We're going to do another video on all of the signs to tell that a man is finna knock your head between that washer and dryer. Maybe we just need to take a step back and talk about all the signs. Okay. The main sign being when you see him doing it to the bitch he's currently with. There go the first sign. I just helped y'all out. Sign number one, when you see him abusing the girl he's currently with when you met him. Let's start there. So now she gets to purposely make the horrible decision, sit back, collect her evidence, and mark my words, y'all. Next, Kekepalmer is going to be the brave face of DV survivors. And she's going to be sitting down with Gayle King. Okay, she gonna be sitting down. Maybe if Barbara Walters was still here, she'd be sitting down with Barbara. And they're gonna sit and interview her and say, why did you stay, Keke? Everyone would think you're beautiful, you're talented. Why did you stay? And she's gonna sit back like, well, for me, I just, when you're in love and, I truly thought that, she's going to milk it. Kekepalmer about to get all the endorsements and the face of the campaign for DV survivors. Okay. We already see her out like this. This set me up. This set me up the wall. Okay. This girl out here talking about, oh my God, he abused me. Oh my God, I'm the victim here. I've been being abused for so long and I just don't know what to do. Get my good angle. Let me go ahead and come out with full glam while holding a baby to further antagonize him. Okay, let me come out here with a full face beat in my outfit, holding my baby. I'm just trying to stay strong. Get my good angle now. Come on. Fix the light on this side. Oh my God. Her phone blowing up. Oh my God, Kiki, if you do anything, let me know. I want to say shit to her ass. I want to say nothing. Girl, that was a decision you made. Now, if you didn't get the attention you were desiring from it, we wouldn't have to deal with this. Okay, we wouldn't even have to worry about it. Didn't you just get this man name tattooed on you a few weeks ago? Now, all of a sudden, between then and now, he knocking your head between the washer and dryer. Girl, bye. Okay. This is a slap in the face to women who are actually dealing with DV issues and don't have the resources, don't have the support, don't have the money to leave, to start over, don't have the protection. She got a hell of a good lawyer that you can sit there and one day get granted a restraining order, full custody. Yeah, you got all the resources to do it. Okay. We have got to stop condoning this. This is a slap in the face to actual victims. We have to stop doing this thing where women sit and watch something happen to another woman, and then you think your coochie is made of gold, so that won't happen to you. All that stuff has to stop. And we have a responsibility to do better and to say, when is enough enough? Okay. There are some women who are victims and it really is unforeseen. She really doesn't have the support. That's one thing. But when you go into it, watching a man do something to another woman, you have alternate choices and you decide to do these things. Unfortunately, you are a woman who is not emotionally stable and you are willing to go to whatever length to get empathy and get attention. We need to start ignoring these situations. I'm pretty sure, it's very triggering to me to see this. I know how it is to go through these situations with a young child, especially a son. It's not pretty. Nobody wins. and the child ends up hurting the most in the situation. I think it's very unfortunate. But it's very sad to me to see how far a woman will go to get a little sympathy and get a little attention. That's my take on this. Argue with your mama. I don't care. I don't have to do what everybody else say and everybody else. You know, I've been there before, so I don't want to hear it. Y'all, please let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all on